So how's it going today, guys? Back here with another video. Today we're going to be going over kind of the grand prize, if you will, cards in the trophy case, the 6 Galaxy Opals as well as the 3 Dark Matters. We're going to start with the Dark Matters, I think. And yeah, if you're new here, man, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We do pack openings every Tuesday and Friday and other content like this. So yeah, it'd be much appreciated, man. But let's just get into it. Number 3 in the Dark Matters is going to be Dark Matter Tim Duncan. So he's the ultimate reward for getting all the Pink Diamond Trophy Case cards in the Western Conference. And he's going to be a really good card, man. He's going to be able to mash. He's going to be good in the post. He's going to get a crazy amount of offensive rebounds and just rebounds in general. He's going to be good on the defensive end. He's not going to be a really good shooter because of just his release. And, you know, I know that these Dark Matters are all subject to get an update, so they could speed up his release by the time he does actually drop and people are able to get him. But as of right now, I think he would be the 3rd best card out of these 3. Still going to be one of the best big men in the game when he does come out, but I just think that the 2 guys in front of him are better cards overall, as far as their badges and animations and stats and stuff look at this very moment, without any updates. And then coming in at number 2 is the ultimate reward for collecting the Eastern and Western Conference Pink Diamonds in the trophy case, and it's Dark Matter Larry Bird. So his shooting ability, I mean, he's going to come out in Season 6, so with that being said, you know, a lot is going to happen in the game between now and that point, so it's really tough to say, you know, how he's going to rank as far as shooters in the game, because you never know what kind of cards we could have at that point. But right now, if he came out like right now, he would be the best shooter in the game for sure, which is kind of obvious. But his shooting ability in general, man, when he comes out, he's usually the best, if not a top 5 shooter in the game, and he's going to give you just elite offensive production. He's going to be able to shoot over people. I mean, his fadeaway, post fade is going to be lethal. He's not going to be the best rim runner, and he's going to be competent on the defensive end, I would say. So he comes in here at number 2. I expect him to definitely get an update by the time they drop him. And then coming in at number 1, Julius Erving, Dr. J. So I think he just has to come in at number 1 because he's going to give you kind of the big 3 right now in the meta, which is rim running, shooting, and defensive ability. I think he's going to be elite at all of those. So he's an obvious number 1 choice. He's going to get that Rudy Gay release, which he's had for like the past 3 years. So that's always a good release on him. You can cook with him if you want. You can rim run with him if you want. And this card will be out probably at the end of Season 3, beginning of Season 4 time period. So yeah, man, people that are going for the Eastern Conference just for Dr. J, I do not blame you at all. Because when this card does come out, he's going to be inevitably the best card in the game. So yeah, man, he's the best of the ultimate rewards, the Dark Matters, is Dr. J. So let's go to the Opals now. In the Southwest, coming in at number 6 here overall is Opal Chris Paul. Just kind of doesn't really fit the meta. He would have been a really good card in past years, but again, undersized point guard that can't dunk. It just really hurts you to use a card like that at this point in the game. He's going to get cooked when he's playing on the defensive end. His offensive production is going to be good. I mean, he's going to be a good shooter in that, but just not having the ability to dunk really hurts you as a short point guard in the game. So yeah, of course, if you get him, you know, and you really need a point guard when you're filling out, you know, the Western Conference trophy case, then, you know, of course you can plug him into your lineup. He's going to give you production, but he's going to really hurt you on the defensive end, like I said, and just not really the best option. I think a lot of these Pink Diamonds in the trophy case are better than him, like Derrick Rose, Westbrook. Those type of cards are just way better than this Opal Chris Paul. So he has to come in here at number 6. And then coming in at number 5, we have Patrick Ewing in the Atlantic Division. So kind of another similar deal with him. I just think that there's Pink Diamonds in the trophy case right now that are going to give you similar production to this Opal Patrick Ewing. And those cards being like a Dikembe Mutombo and Alonzo Mourning, and even some guys that you can get on the auction house right now for not terribly high amounts of MT, are going to give you similar production to this card. Just a huge body in the middle that is going to give you very good production on the defensive end, going to be able to mash people's head in, going to be able to score with them very effectively in the post, but then not going to be able to shoot. So he's going to be an elite card, man, but I just think that there's so many cards that are going to give you pretty much the same level of production. So that's why he has to come in here at number 5. And then coming in at number 4 in the Southeast Division is Opal Gilbert Arenas. So this is a card that not a lot of people are talking about right now, but I think, you know, when he does come out, I mean, there's already people that have him, of course, but when the majority of people are able to obtain him, I guess I should say, you know, he's going to be a really good point guard for people. I think he's one card in this trophy case that is really kind of getting overlooked. Of course, I have him ranked at 4 because I think the other 3 cards ahead of him are just simply better, but yeah, I mean, he's going to give you great shooting. He's going to give you good rim running. He's going to get hurt a little bit on the defensive end, but, you know, he's going to be able to just move really well and cook on the offensive end if you need him to, so he's going to be a good option, man. I just think he's going to hurt you just that slight bit on the defensive end, so that's why I have him here at number 4. And then Clyde Drexler for the Northwest comes in at number 3. So, yeah, Opal Clyde Drexler right here. Now, I know that Drexler plays shooting guard and Arenas plays point guard, but just for the sake of, you know, how I'm ranking them right now, I am going to be comparing them. And I think that Drexler is just going to be a better rim runner than Gilbert. I think that shooting-wise, he's going to be slightly better. He might not be able to, you know, move or dribble quite as well as Gilbert, but then I think he's going to be better on the defensive end because of his player build as well. So that's why I have him ranked ahead of Gilbert Arenas. And, you know, Clyde cards in the past just have been really good rim runners and shooters. So that combination with, I think, competent defense and the way that Clyde cards can usually move, I mean, this card is going to be amazing when he comes out and when a lot of people are able to get him. So I think he has to come in here at number 3. Going to be one of the best shooting guards in the game. And then coming in at number 2, another shooting guard in the Central Division is Galaxy Opal Jimmy Butler. So I think this card, just with his ability at the small forward or shooting guard position, wherever you decide to play him, that's kind of another advantage with this card. I think Clyde, you know, you're really going to only be able to run at the 2, but Jimmy, you could run at either position. He's going to be effective. He's going to be a really good masher. He's going to be able to bully people in the post if you post up other people's shooting guards and such. So that's one reason that he's more effective. Another reason is because he's going to be way better on the defensive end than a card like a Clyde Drexler. And then I don't think he's going to be quite as good of a shooter, but pretty close, I would say. And yeah, man, his defense too. He's going to be probably the best defender in the game when he comes out, I would say, as far as like non-centers. So yeah, man, there's already people getting this card, and then when the majority of people are able to get him, he's going to be an elite option. I mean, he's going to just really be rough to play against. He's one of those type of cards. And I think he just has to come in here at the number 2 spot. And then coming in at number 1, the Pacific Division Award, and it is Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis. So this card, you know, I did decide to go for him just because I think he is the best overall of these opals. Now, his division, though, as far as the pink diamonds go, is the worst. The only good card is James Worthy. Now, I know James Worthy probably is the best of the pink diamonds, but the rest of the pink diamonds in this division rank like below the 15 mark in my pink diamond ranking video. So this is, of course, the worst division pink diamond wise to fill out, but then the best reward for getting all 5 of them. So I just decided to go for him because I really want Anthony Davis, man, because I think that this card is going to be able to do everything on the court. He's going to be able to shoot at an elite level. He's going to be able to mash at an elite level. He's going to get a lot of rebounds. He's going to bully people in the post. And then on the defensive end, he's going to be one of the, you know, top 5 defenders in the game. So overall, when this card comes out and when a lot of people are getting him, I mean, again, people already have him. And I think that this is probably the best obtainable card in the game right now as far as big men go. So I just think you can't go wrong with this card, man. I can't wait to get him. I'm pretty close. I just need like a current jersey, which I don't think there's any exchanges left I can do for Elton Brand. And then I do need to get another centerpiece for Jordan Poole, which kind of hurts because I really don't want to grind out Clutch Time Online. But hey, man, if I can get this card at the beginning of Season 2, which is probably what's going to happen, I'm totally fine with it because he'll probably be in my lineup for, you know, a couple to a few months. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, he has to come in here number one. Just going to be elite at everything on the floor. And that is Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis. So appreciate you guys tuning in, man. That's going to be it for this one. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And I will see you guys in the next video.